Rift Valley, Kenya.
Peace and prosperity, health and wellness to your homes. Here we are, in the Great Rift Valley, the same way nature created it. I'm looking at lizards with red heads. I'm looking at all manner of life form, and it is fantastic. I've never in my life spent more relaxed, comfortable, and beautiful days. I've never in my life had so many people say to me, "Welcome home." That seems like a small thing, but when you ain't never heard it, and you've been living a whole life looking to rep something, right? You'll rep a football team, we'll rep a block, we'll rep anything, but we don't own any shares in it. We own no shares in the football team. We own no shares in what we call our communities. We own nothing. So we are transgenerational renters in another man's hell. I suggest, if the only glass of water that you have is a dirty glass, then you'll drink it. But as Elijah Muhammad alluded to, if you present the people a clean glass of water and give them the option, they will choose the clean water every time. I suggest to you that existing as a denizen, existing on the goodwill of people that despise you for your existence, for your children's existence, is folly. Hoping that one day humanity and morality will cover the mountains like the greenery, will be spread as evenly as the fog in the distance. We might hope that one day such a thing would come to pass. But I have long since abandoned hope for action. I don't have to hope, I build. So, hope? I don't have hope. I got work. I got work. And if I do that work, I ain't got the hope. Yeah? So, my suggestions to you in full: come to Africa. If you can't come, send your pennies. I have relationships with the highest members of government, of parliament. We have relationships everywhere. We can ensure that your money don't go nowhere. We can ensure that your money does exactly what you want it to do. And you can turn that money into more money in Africa. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we build our way out? Are we children? Are we children that we cannot develop a plan that is multifaceted, that brings about the results that are in our best interest? Can we not do that? I believe you can. Do you believe I can? I believe that this is not asking very much, right? This isn't asking very much. This is a really basic request of an adult. Yes? It's a very basic request. Today, you spend your time and your effort trying to survive in one of the most difficult environments known to man, known to history. It's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that you see in that society is wrong. It's a beast that feeds on flesh, and we sign our children up for it day after day after day. When in fact, we can come out. We can put our hand into the dirt, and we can build our reality so that we don't have to ask anyone for anything ever again in history. You can build such that your children live in abundance, and each of us can live in abundance. Wow, abundance. I sound like Joel Osteen, huh? Nah, I ain't talking about giving you nothing. I ain't talking about giving you nothing. Africa ain't talking about giving you nothing. You got to earn it. You got to work for it. But once you work for it here, it's yours. It's yours forever. These people ain't paying taxes on no land that they got. That's their land. These people build their houses. They ain't nobody can take their house from them. That's theirs forever. Forever. You got a house in America? Go on and don't pay your taxes. Go on. Is that still your house? You got nothing in America. You have nothing. You have what has been granted you by your master. That's what you have. That's what I have. I'm not omitting myself from this dynamic. This is what we have. And we live in a reality in which the future and what our children eat and ingest mentally is dictated by somebody that hates them. How long will you exist in said scenario? We must quickly develop models that remove us from dependency and push us into a position of freedom forever. Right? This is what we must do. So, I say it as humbly as I can. Yes, I developed this plan. I developed this model. And I solicited every African I could to fine-tune it. Right? It started way back at repatriating to Africa in the group. It started way back then. And I spoke the same words. I said, all is irrelevant if you cannot provide for yourself food, clothing, and shelter. Right? And I said at that point, if I put $10 up, and you put $10 up, and each one of us in repatriating to Africa put $10 up, $18,000, how many families can we send over there? How about instead of sending families, we send 10 builders? What about that? I've got all the land in the world. I've got 1 million acres available to me. How about 18,000 people put $10 up, and we send builders, plumbers, electricians to my land in Rumarudi? 53,000 acres of land is available to us. Let's send builders there, shall we? What do we do when we get there? Why don't we dig the well that has the capacity to produce 67,000 cubic meters of water per hour? Let's dig a well first. Then let's dig a dam, shall we? After we dig a dam, after we've got our well, let's build our homes. Let's build intelligently. Dome homes, Brandon Rogers, earthbag homes, right? We pool $10 each as a body, and we send for Brandon Rogers to come out to Rumarudi and build this community. We send for our best architects to come out and build this gated community, okay? The people there are called the IDP, the Indigenous IDP. Indigenous Displaced People is what they call them, okay? I suggest to you they are our labor force. They are who is actually working on our farm. We are already hiring them. We are already changing the lives of the IDP, already, okay? But I suggest that there's enough land there for 48 million Africans to occupy that space. Do you hear me? There is enough available land for 48 million Africans to occupy that space, and they will welcome you as you come with innovation, as you come with improvement to their infrastructure, as you come with employment, as you come with capacity and solar power and wind power and hydro, as you come to this land with these things that you have. You've been indoctrinated for 400 years. You've got it. What do you want to do? You want to create a new NFL? Come. Come. We'll build your NFL. You want to build a new NBA? Come. We'll build your gymnasiums. I'm saying to you that each and every single one of you is valuable. What you know is valuable. It is valuable to Africa. In America, it is devalued. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Any one of you, tell me that in your current profession, in your current life, you are not devalued by these people day in and day out. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that it's not true. Guess what? Here, when I drop a gem, here or there, a crowd gathers. They're hungry. They're listening. They want to grow. Do you hear me? They want to grow, and you hold the key to that. You hold the key to that. My money is the first in any initiative. Say I'm wrong. Any man, any woman that can say that's a lie, produce it. You see the video. Any man or woman that can say that I have ever taken anything from them, produce it. Any person, living or dead, that can say Peter Brown told them a lie and took from them, produce them. There is no human, there is no life form for whom I have taken more than I have given. None. Point blank, period. So I say to you now, I'm not asking you for nothing from me. When I petitioned the ancestors for rain to fall on the Great Rift Valley, I didn't ask for it for me. I asked for it for us. For us. If we cross the river together, the alligator cannot eat us. Do you hear me? So I ain't asking nobody to break themselves. I'm talking about $1 from you, $1 from you, $1 from 48 million people. Do you know what we can do? We will be able to move you out of your condition in less than a year. Forget building a college. Forget everything that everybody's been saying. Forget everything that all of these scholars have been saying. Forget it. Here, if we took $48 million, we can build a state-of-the-art hospital to take care of our elder and sick. We can build our own schools. We can build our own reality where we do not require anything from anyone else ever again. Now you tell me, what tastes better than that? What tastes better than that? A school in America? What tastes better than that? Nothing. Nothing is as sweet as freedom. Let's taste it together. Walk with me. I ain't asking you to do nothing I ain't willing to do. I ain't asking you to put up nothing I'm not willing to put up. I'm not asking you to turn one shovel that I'm not willing to turn with you. I'm saying together we form a wave that cannot be resisted. We become the irresistible object and the immovable force. We become that together. Though I reverse them, we become that together. Alone, our individual parts are powerless against a machine built to diffuse you. We are the answer. Do you understand? Collectively, we are the answer. There is no longer any need for us to whine or complain or speak to what they do or their nature or how badly they're doing you here, there, or anywhere else. If you focus on building your own, I promise you, all of those petty complaints will slide away. They will slide away. Let's focus on building for ours. And guess what? While you build, oh, you're going to sing. You hear me? Oh, my Lord, 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 Lord. Yeah, I know. We're going to sing. You know why? Because there is a goal at the end of this. There's a place we're going to, right? There is a finish line. And understand, our finish line, this is the first time in history that every other people in the world will be playing catch up. We are so far beyond them. I'm going to show you in short days, once everything is solidified, I've got paperwork in my hand, I'm going to show you what we have done in Zimbabwe. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean when I say real power, real resource. It's real. It is real. Read the history of Zimbabwe. Understand the history of Zimbabwe. And then come back to this post and tell me what you found relative to the capacity and the resources available to us in Zimbabwe. Do that. Do that. I mean to tell you, Zimbabwe will again be the breadbasket of the world. And I've got to shout out my COO, Nkosi Ubuntu Ra, who has made Zimbabwe his #1 priority. And as a result of that focus and that attention on that, you watch. I ain't gonna speak loud and proud on a body of work that another man did. I'm proud of him, but I'm not gonna steal his thunder. I'm gonna let him tell you what he did for the Ledge Group. That's what I'm gonna do, and you'll see it very shortly. Our work is witnessed and demonstrated all over this planet Earth, everywhere. From Uganda to Burundi, from Rwanda to Zimbabwe to Tanzania to Gambia to Ghana to Sierra Leone, all over the earth. Speak the words, the ledge, and you will find you have safety and comfort. This is what I look to do. I looked to build a scenario where they would invite us everywhere. Today, the invitation is open. 100% of you Africans can come. You can come, and you will have access to the ledge name once you become a member. Once we have scrutinized whatever it is, whatever engagement that you're going into, and it is in concert with our own philosophy, which is Ubuntu, I am because we are. If it is in concert and if it works appropriately, then you can use the ledge name. So I'm gonna close. I go on. I'm a little long-winded, but I figured while in this place, it made some sense for me to address you directly and kind of speak to what we're doing, why we're here, what's it look like in the future. I'm sending, as I said, the Ledge Group. I make a petition to you now to help us, right? To put your dollars with our dollars, and let's build this. We spending every member is spending to build this capacity, right? I'm asking you to join us, right, and build with us, yeah. But independent of any action associated with this video, we've already got a builder on his way. Andrew Cowan, fine young man, built the middle ground, the place that we stayed in Jamaica. He's on his way here. He will go to our land, and he will be tasked with building his own house first. Land is his. He doesn't have to do anything. Building my executive director's house. Again, land is his. He won't have to do anything. And then building homes for everyone in that area, one by one. Okay? Once we build a community, we build our gates, we secure our perimeter, and we begin to bring you all over. I've got a sister, she's about to do my hair right now. She's going to open a hair salon. We're going to have all the food, you will have everything that you need by the time you're ready to go. Work with us. This is a concrete plan. Any element that you think has a chink in the armor, let that be known. Share with me. I'm just a man. I'm fallible. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Help me fine-tune it so that it is perfect. It's just one question. At the end of the day, will you be an agent that assisted African liberation, or will you be a roadblock